Thank you for joining me. We are going to be doing a mixture of exercises that upregulate and downregulate the nervous system. This practice can be done seated or lying down. Take your time to find a comfortable position. Close down your eyes or soften your gaze as we begin to turn your attention inwards. Place your tongue on the roof of your mouth with your lips touching. Your jaw is relaxed. Your eyebrows are relaxed. Your shoulders and upper back are relaxed. Your abdomen is relaxed. Become aware of the sensations of breathing, observing every inhale and every exhale. Bring your awareness to the base of your nostrils, feeling the flow of air as it comes into the nostrils and as it goes out. Shift your awareness to your chest and observe how your chest moves on every inhale and every exhale. Move your awareness to your belly, feeling how every inhale and every exhale shifts the movement of the belly. On every inhale, the belly rises, and every exhale, the belly falls. Depending on where you felt the breath the most, direct your attention to either the base of the nostrils, the chest, or the belly. And continue to observe your breath at this point. Observing the inhale as it starts all the way through until it ends. And observing the exhale from its beginning to its end. Feeling how these sensations of breathing change depending on where you are on your inhale or your exhale. Observing any natural pauses that take place after your inhale or your exhale. Start to slow your breath down, breathing softly and gently and as slow as is comfortable to you. Lengthening your inhale and lengthening your exhale. When we slow down our breath, it calms the body and it calms the mind. Lengthening your inhale and your exhale as much as is comfortable to you. Place one hand on your belly above your navel and the other hand on your chest. begin to feel the rise and fall of your belly and your lower ribs on every inhale and exhale. Breathe in such a way that allows your lower ribs and your belly to expand on every inhale and fall on every exhale. It is important that we breathe with the full recruitment of the diaphragm by allowing our lower ribs to expand in the front and the sides and to the back on every inhale. By breathing in this way, it tells the brain that we are safe. Breathing in this way stimulates the vagus nerve, and this lowers our blood pressure and decreases our heart rate. On every inhale, the belly expands. On every exhale, the belly falls. Now place your hands down into a comfortable position. We are now going to release some physical tension in the body. Place your hands into fists. On your next inhale, squeeze the muscles in your hands. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you hold your breath in. Exhale, relax. Letting go of the tension in your hands. One more time. Inhale as you squeeze the muscles in your hands. Squeeze, squeeze, hold your breath in. Exhale, relax. This time we're going to add the muscles of our arms. On your next inhale, squeeze your hands into fists and tense up the muscles in your arms. Squeeze, squeeze, hold your breath in as you squeeze. Exhale, relax. Moving on to the feet. On your next inhale, squeeze the muscles of your feet. Squeeze, squeeze, hold your breath. Exhale, relax. We're going to add in the legs. On your next inhale, squeeze your feet, squeeze all the muscles of your legs, squeeze, hold it, exhale, relax. Now the full body. On your next inhale, squeeze your hands, your feet, your arms, your legs, your belly, your face. Squeeze as you hold your breath in. Exhale, relax. We are now going to work on biomechanical breathing. We're going to inhale fully and exhale fully, exploring the full range of motion of our inhale and our exhale. After your next exhale, we'll begin the technique together, inhaling deeply into the lower ribs, holding there, taking another sniff of air into the lungs, holding full, exhaling passively, and then squeezing the rest of the air out of the lungs using the abdominal muscles. Another full inhale into the lower ribs, sniffing an extra bit of air into the lungs, holding full, exhaling passively, then contracting the abdominal muscles to push the rest of the air out of the lungs. And inhale into the lower ribs, feeling the expansion of the belly, holding there, sniffing in more air, holding full, exhaling, pausing at the bottom of the exhale, and then squeezing the rest of the air out of the lungs. Now a few more in your own time. Feel the impact that the full inhale has on the muscles of your neck and in your collarbone area. And on your exhale, feel the effect of this exercise on the muscles of your abdomen. When we breathe in this way, we are improving our breathing from a biomechanical perspective. Let go of the technique and bring your awareness to the inner body, feeling any pulsing or tingling, the flow of energy coursing through your body right now. There are so many things happening to keep you alive. And what can you feel? And what does your body feel like from the inside out? We are now going to breathe light, reducing the volume of air that we usually take in. Breathing softly and slowly and gently, reducing the volume of air, becoming aware of how much breath is entering your nostrils, shaving off about 10% of your usual amount of air. Breathing slowly and gently, not worrying about the movement of the diaphragm in this exercise. The goal here is to breathe in less air than what we usually do in order to achieve a mild level of air hunger. In this exercise, we need to find the right balance between comfort and discomfort. On one hand, you are comfortable taking in less air, and on the other hand, you would be happy to take in more air. Breathing in a way that even the fine hairs in the nostrils don't move. Reducing the flow of air as is comfortable to you. This exercise should create relaxation. If at any time you get too uncomfortable, simply return to normal breathing until you are ready to continue. Breathing softly, slowly and gently. The goal is taking in less air than what we usually do and to feel comfortable in doing so. This exercise increases levels of carbon dioxide in our blood. Signs that carbon dioxide has increased include saliva building up at the back of your throat, or you might feel sleepy. Signs that you have taken it a little bit too far and that carbon dioxide has built too quickly is that your breath may become unsteady, jagged, and you might feel a little bit stressed. So pull it back in that case, simply focusing on finding your level of comfort in an exercise that is a little bit uncomfortable. And if you aren't feeling any air hunger at all, you can place your hands over your nose, cupping your nose, which will allow carbon dioxide to pool, but at the same time allowing oxygen to come in through your fingers. And as you do this, feel the warmth of the air that's coming out of your nostrils. And try to reduce that sensation. Breathing really gently here. It's as if you are hiding your breathing. Your breathing is silent. It can barely be seen by anyone observing you. This exercise improves blood flow and oxygen delivery to all the tissues and organs in the body, including the brain and the heart. Everything is getting increased oxygen and increased blood flow by simply breathing in less. It's what is referred to as the Bohr effect. They're working on the edge of comfort and discomfort, allowing your carbon dioxide to increase in your system, giving you a range of benefits. Sometimes you have to take this exercise a little bit too far to understand where your edge of comfort is. So don't give up trying. Continue working to find a mild level of air hunger while still remaining calm and comfortable. We are going to work on a method based on Catana breathing, which upregulates and downregulates the nervous system. There are 4 parts to this breathing. 1 round of deep, full breaths, followed by a breath hold after an exhale, a breath hold after an inhale, and then 1 round of light breathing, just as we practiced now. We're going to begin the technique together, 1 short round together, so that you understand the elements and that you can do it in your own pace on the next round. Let's begin the technique by breathing deep and wide, fully inhaling and fully exhaling. Feeling the expansion of your lower ribs and the belly on every inhale, filling up the lungs, and then passively letting go. Deep inhale and letting go of the exhale. And you choose the speed of your breath. You can go faster or slower. Simply taking in more air than what you used to do. Breathing deep and letting go. Connecting the breaths. No pausing between the inhale and the exhale. Allowing the breath to flow in and flow out. Breathing deep, breathing wide, and letting go. All in through the nose and out through the nose. And after your next inhale, hold the breath full for a few seconds. Then exhale and hold the breath empty. Hold this moment. Relax the body. Every muscle is relaxed. Take a breath in and hold the breath Relaxing the body and let it go. Going straight into light breathing. Reducing the volume of air, breathing softly and silently. You're comfortable taking in less air, but you could take in more air. Finding the sweet spot. And after taking those deep breaths, you might find it is a little bit easier now to breathe light, to breathe reduced volume. Relaxing your whole body as you work on breathing very softly and gently. Breathing so lightly that you can barely feel it. Moving on to our second round. Begin breathing deep and wide, feeling the expansion of your lower ribs and belly on every inhale, and every exhale letting go. Actively inhaling and passively exhaling. No pause between inhale and exhale. Every inhale is deep and expansive. Every exhale letting go. You choose the speed of your breath. You can go fast or you can go slow. If you want to upregulate more and energize, breathe quicker. If you want to downregulate, breathe slower. You are in charge of your breath, and you can control how you feel when you learn how to control your breath. So sending your breath into the lower ribs, breathing wide and voluminous on the inhale, and every exhale is letting go. Breathing in and out through the nose. Staying with the sensations of breathing as you actively inhale and passively exhale. After your next inhale, hold the breath full for a few seconds, then passively exhale and hold the breath. We're going to hold the breath for as long as is comfortable. And this depends on your individual capacity. So when you are ready to breathe, you're going to take an inhale and you're going to hold it there. We are looking for a comfortable level of air hunger before you take that breath. So don't force it too long. And holding that inhale when you get to that point. Holding full. Holding the breath in again for as long as is comfortable to you. Relaxing under the pressure of the breath hold. And when you are ready to breathe, take a slow exhale. Letting go of the air very gently, very slowly, and go straight back in to that light breathing, reduced volume breathing. Breathing softly and gently. Every inhale is fully relaxed, and with every exhale, bring a total feeling of relaxation to the body. breathing in a way that you can barely feel the sensations of air at the base of your nostrils or the movement of your belly and ribs. Your breath is almost invisible. At the same time, it's comfortable. So you have to find the right level for you at this moment. We're simply reducing the volume of air, taking in less air than what we used to. Relaxing the body as you do this. Breathing softly, gently, waiting for the levels of carbon dioxide to build back up. After we breathed deeply, our levels of carbon dioxide would reduce. And this makes it easier for us to hold our breath after we've been breathing deep. We then breathe light in order to increase our levels of carbon dioxide. And this is incredibly important for our health, to be more tolerant to these increased levels in our blood. So realize that when you feel a little bit uncomfortable in these exercises, you are benefiting your health. You are doing very good things for yourself. Moving on to our last round, breathing more fully, breathing active on the inhale, passive on the exhale, connecting the inhale and connecting the exhale, finding a suitable rhythm for your breath, going according to your own pace, listening to what the body needs and what feels good. Breathing deep and low, and every exhale is a letting go. Keep your awareness on the sensations of breath. Every inhale and every exhale. Feeling the expansion of the ribs on every inhale and the fall of the belly on every exhale. Big breath in and a relaxed breath out. Ten more seconds of breathing in this way. On your next inhale, hold the breath in and exhale passively and hold the breath out. Relax the body as you hold your breath. Observing the sensations of the inner body. When you are ready, take your breath in and hold your breath in. Calm under pressure. This is how you teach yourself to be calm under pressure. to be resilient mentally. And when you are ready to breathe, take a slow exhale. Slowly, softly, and then straight in to light breathing when you get there. Breathing softly and slowly, reducing the volume of air. We are looking for a comfortable, tolerable level of air hunger when we perform this exercise. Fully relaxed and at ease. Observing the air as it enters your nostrils and as it goes out. Our next technique is triangular breathing. We're going to inhale, hold the breath in, and exhale in equal measures. After your next exhale, let's begin together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. I continue this practice in your own time, counting the breath mentally. 5 counts on every inhale, every breath hold, and every exhale. Each count is as long or as short as you make it. So feel free to lengthen or shorten the breath depending on your capacity. An inhale of 5 counts, holding the breath in for 5 counts, and an exhale of 5 counts. Whenever the mind wanders, bringing it back to the counting of breath in your mind. Our next technique is an inhale for 4 counts and an exhale for 6 counts. After your next exhale, let's begin together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue on in your own time. 4 counts on every inhale, 6 counts on every exhale. And when we exhale longer than we inhale, we stimulate our rest response in the body. And this calms us down. Whenever your mind wanders, bring it back to the counting of breath in the mind. Count of 4 on every inhale and a count of 6 on every exhale. Let go of the counting of breath. Bring your awareness back to the inner body, feeling for any pulsing or tingling, the movement of energy through the body. Relax your shoulders, relax your upper back, your lower back. Make sure your belly is soft. Jaw is relaxed. And the eyebrows are relaxed. Scan for any areas of tension that you may be holding in the body and consciously relax. Shift your awareness to the rise and fall of your belly on every breath. Feel the air as it comes into your nose and as it goes out. Observe the state of your mind. Notice whether you feel any different to how you did when you started the practice. And as we draw this practice to a close, bring some gentle movement back into your body, gently wiggling your fingers and your toes, doing whatever feels good right now. Slowly bringing your awareness back into the room. Be kind to yourself and to others, sending you lots of love.